What's up, deep thinkers? It's Robert from Existence First. And and those are my Fritos. They were very good. What I want to talk to you about today is non-emotional thinking. I wrote a status on Facebook today that says the biggest compliment for your effort comes not from people, but from reality, and comes in the form of results. So, results. What's an example? Okay, well, this morning I tried a a new like morning ritual, which basically involved me playing music as I got dressed and ready for the day. And I was, of course, looking in the mirror, doing sorts of like visualizations. But the music was very empowering. It was like epic music, right? And I thought this was going to get me in peak state for sure. Um, but in the end, reality will give you the answer. So I show up at work, and in the first situation that I face, I do not handle it at my peak level. I know I didn't crush it the way that I usually do. And that kind of left me befuddled. I was like, wait a second, I just did my whole brand new epic music routine, and this is what I get. But notice all of the emotional, let's put that over here, because right brain, left brain, right? So all of this emotional stuff, uh, the hope, the expectation, um, versus the cold hard logic of I did this and I got this result. It's plain and simple. All right, now let's talk about language and the way that people speak. How many times have you heard phrases like, "Yeah, I should try that," or "I was going to try that," or "Yeah, I try that and it never seems to work." The contamination there, the pollution, is that right brain stuff, that emotional. You had this expectation, this concept of supposed to. Oh yeah, I went to college, and I graduated, so I'm supposed to have this. I was supposed to be given a good paying job, like that's an emotional sort of a thing. Like you're expecting something, but is it a cause and effect? Is it a logical relationship, or is it just expectation of a reward? Let's come to another example. So when I was in the process of, oh no, after I invested in this one real estate uh, property, which is it's a house that I rent out. Somebody um, that I regularly speak about the topic with came to me and she said, "Hey, so how about that house? Like how many? I heard you got it. How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms?" And I honestly, or I told her honestly, I don't know actually. I don't know how many bedrooms it has. And she couldn't believe it. She's like, "What?" She's like, then I explained to her, like, this is an investment property. This is a logical decision. All I need to know are two things. Number one, how much rental income does it bring in? Number two, what are my payments? What are my expenses? The taxes, insurance, and mortgage. If if the first number is higher than the second number, then it will cash flow. And then I buy it. Like, it's not that hard. So what was hard, I can tell you, is all of that emotional stuff, right? Is putting that aside and just going with simple logical numbers. Okay, I wrote a no, I posted. If you guys are not on the Existence First Instagram, uh, I regularly post these pictures and quotes and everything on there. It's just at Existence First, one word, all lowercase. I posted something way back that says self. It's a picture of a hammer and a nail, and it says self limitation is forgetting that reality follows cause and effect. So, I mean, think about it. Hammer, nail, pound, and the nail goes in, like cause and effect. So the question is, how many situations do you encounter in your day where you're trying to achieve a certain effect, but you're caught up in all of this emotional garbage of, well, I really hope this works out, or, people have told me that this worked for them, so no, where is the cold, hard logic of, okay, if you do this, then you get this result? How often do you hear people say, to contrast with those other statements of, I've been trying to, how often do you hear people express something that sounds like, well, I tried X and the outcome was this, and I didn't want that outcome, so I tried Y, and then I tried Z, and Y had a better outcome, so I went with Y. Like, of course, you hear that once in a while, but my point is that you hear that much more seldomly than you hear, yeah, I should try that, or, I was supposed to be given blah blah blah, right? So what needs to happen is we need to start respecting reality a little bit more. We need to start respecting reality a little bit more. And we need to rekindle that curiosity that we had when we were kids. And you see this tree and you're like, I wonder how much weight this branch could support, right? Or you just, let's stay safe, of course, but we want to find out information. So when did we stop trying to find out information, find out facts? And when did we get caught up in all of this ego stuff of like, I was supposed to be given, blah, 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 like almost like an entitlement thing, or I did my morning ritual, so it's, I'm gonna be on fire today, and then you start trying to make things happen, and you just grow to the ground, straight to the ground. Like, we need to respect reality. We need to respect people who get results, and that's a lesson for today. Keep watching. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe and check out the Instagram because there's more good stuff to come. Put your existence first.